So when we go into a lot of different transactions, like I was stating, we're using different escrow companies. If the seller wants to use usually the seller's agent uses an escrow company that they prefer. What about the costs between escrow companies? Is there a big difference between costs? Is it mandated? How does cost work?
Here there can be a difference in costs. There can be a significant difference in costs. Primarily, it's all based on the purchase price or the sales price. And generally, most escrow companies were all right around a 5 to 10% within each other of pricing. And then you do have some higher end escrow companies and you do have some lower end escrow companies. I personally believe that there's a lot of really good escrow companies, and I like to say that everybody's good. But with that also, we're not all created equal. Some of us work above and beyond. We reach out, we work directly with you and your clients, and we want to make sure that we're providing the best service possible.
So I know with escrow or title is federally mandated, right? So they're under some guidelines. So the difference in costs is minimal between the two companies. But escrow, there's a little more room where it can be, because a lot of different companies have different fees. You look at sub-escrow fee, this fee, that fee. So some of them kind of hide it a little bit, or maybe not hide it, but they call it a different kind of fee.
They definitely disguise it as something else, and we understand how that goes. And really, the most important thing is to give the very best price possible with the very best service. And then really at the end of the day is we're helping you guys sell homes and close transactions.
Well, to me, it's not really about price. Like if you saved $100 by going to a low-end escrow company where you don't get the service, it's not worth it at all, because it's so stressful in the end at times that you really lean on your escrow officer and the escrow company or assistant to communicate with you. In the end, that's what it's really about, and so that's when they earn their money, so to speak.
It's
putting it all together in the end. And a lot of time, usually, I'm sure escrow officers are extremely stressed, and especially when because everybody wants to close now.
That's
sometimes that happens at the same time.